What's up, everybody? This is Scott at Clocked Out with another truck video, and my next video will be an archery video. I've been meaning to record it and it just has not been good weather. Yesterday was real windy, right now it is downpouring, so I want to do my monthly shot challenge, but the weather has just not been cooperating. It's really warm out, so I imagine the next time I'll be able to do it, it'll be cold or snowing. But today, we're doing a video on a completely custom exhaust for the Dodge. I have already started it just because I was so eager to get it going, and I'll show you what I'm working with as of now. So this is what I have. I just have it all tacked up, and I have all the way to here. I still need to put the muffler on this side and whatnot, but I'm going to go through and weld all these completely, and so it goes right up to the header there. And then I'm going to mock it up quickly, see where the muffler lines up. And once I know where the muffler lines up, I will go through and add the side exits. So I have to do both sides. This is just the passenger side. No, this is just the driver's side, which is the one I was more worried about. Just because it's got to go from the driver's side to the passenger side. I just didn't want to move my fuel tank and I didn't want to work around it. So I'm just having true duals, but going out the driver's side. So yeah, this piece here is on my driver's side header. It sneaks under the transmission, just like the factory pipe did. And then it will go all the way to the muffler. It'll be right around here. And then the exits will be right around that part of the truck, but on the other side. So I am pretty excited. This will be my first ever exhaust I have ever made, besides the one with my woman's truck. This is complete exhaust from the headers out the back. So I am pretty excited. I am not going to add a X pipe or a H pipe until I know how it sounds with just the true duals. And if I don't like it, I will add a H pipe later down the road. But for now, I'm just excited to hear how this truck sounds after this all done. So let's get welding. And just like before, I will be tacking all the way around with a flux core welder. I have the wire speed set high and the voltage set low, and I will just be tacking all the way around. I do want to put a little warning on this video, which I didn't on the last one. There's a lot of flashing when I time lapse this, because I'm tacking, done, tack, done, tack, done, tack, done. Just a forewarning, if that affects you at all, sorry, I hope it doesn't. But I'm gonna go ahead and start welding this section here, here, and here, and then I'll rotate it and hit the rest of it. All right, so sorry for it being dark. But you can see here, I have my little welder here, and have everything ground and kind of mocked up on how I want it to go. Muffler here, side exit. It is gonna go out further, but I'm kind of running low on pipe. But for now, we're gonna leave it there. I'm gonna get this tack welded, and I'm gonna take it out of the truck and weld the rest. So let's get this thing sitting in place. I am just gonna take my hand and get it as close to straight as I can, and kind of go from there. See, now I got that exhaust running. It's kind of hard to see, everything's in the way, but it's coming from the driver's side header. Goes down under the trans, just like the factory exhaust did. And I have it shooting all the way down to the muffler, to the exhaust, and then I'll probably run it out once I get the bed on or something, just to get it so it's sitting nice out the side there. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at here. So I ran into one thing besides that huge gap there because I tacked it only on one side, but this pipe is actually angled slightly up, which isn't the end of the world, but I do think I am going to break these welds and just turn it just a hair down. Just because I did notice even when I tacked it that it was angled up just ever so slightly. But for the most part, the rest looks just fine. Not great, but just fine. So yeah, I'm gonna break those welds and I'm going to readjust kind of where I have it angled here. All right, so we got that all welded up. Now I'm gonna try to get it so it's hung up in there, and I'm gonna start working on the other one. When I work on the other one, I'm just probably gonna do a time lapse just to make this video not super long. But yeah, that's how she looks. I was able to adjust that. Kind of wish I would have closed up some of the gaps on here because some of the welds turned out kind of sloppy, but it is what it is. As long as it sounds good, I don't really care. Pretty proud of myself though, pretty proud of myself. So I'm looking for here, oh, tire turned. What I'm looking for here, trying to get that to sit on there somewhat flat. So you can see the cups that, I call it the male end, the female end, but it cups it. And right now it's not doing that. So I'm gonna back them out a little bit. Actually, I might just try to tighten that one side down more and kind of see how it sits. So that's what I'm messing with now. Sorry I showed you a video of my crotch instead of this, but figured you guys might like that. So it's taking a little longer than I wanted to, but it is what it is. There's only can move so fast throughout the day. So on this side, I am going to actually hang everything up, like tack it all together, and then I'm finally gonna take it out and weld the whole thing. I'm gonna put everything that I need and tack everything, cut it, everything on the truck so I don't have to keep taking it up and down because it's a pain to get that pipe attached to the header there. So I'm just letting you guys know that's what I'm doing. I don't know if it's the right way. This is my first complete exhaust that I've ever done. But that's just how I'm gonna do it. And yeah, give me some tips and pointers about how you would do it. Looks pretty nice. Wish I could show you guys more, but it's all underneath the truck here. Just like that. I know the one muffler is crooked and the other one's a little crooked the other way. It drives me nuts. But add a little bit of extensions coming out, or exhaust tips, whatever you want, once the bed is on, so I kind of know where to line it up with. We got a true dual exhaust going all the way back. Let's take a peek at it from this side. Ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of myself on this one. We got the one that goes right under, so it runs almost the same as the stock exhaust, but now it is true duals all the way back instead of going into a single, which I think looks and hopefully will sound pretty awesome. All right, so that is it for tonight. We are all done. Little man fell asleep like an hour and a half ago, so I'm not gonna fire the truck up and wake him up. But I am gonna get back to you guys in the morning, fire it up, and we can finally see how it's gonna sound. Might not have a floor. It might need a ton more body work and a bed put on and paint and all that, but it's got an exhaust, so that is just one more thing to check off the list. I know it's kind of dark, but I did get this brake line off. Runs from here all the way to the front. That one is off, so I'll be replacing that. I got the diff put back together, just got to put fluid in it. So it's getting closer, guys. It's getting there. We have a lot of body work to do to this cab. And a couple other things definitely need to get done. But step by step, hopefully for summertime, I'll have this thing back on the road. Can take it hunting, can really just drive it all summer. I'm really excited, and hopefully start another project as well. But I will get back to you guys in the morning. All right, guys, so it's the next day, moment of truth. I'm gonna fire up the truck and finally hear what it sounds like. Pretty excited. I have to open up the garage door. Hopefully none of the farm cats come in, but they should get scared because this thing should be pretty loud. Guys, so she's running a little rich because I forgot to put an O2 sensor in there, but I think it sounds pretty freaking awesome. I mean, it sounds good. It's got a good rumble to it. It sounds good when you rev it up. I couldn't ask for a better sound and exhaust right now. I'm pretty excited. And let's turn it off and I can talk to you guys. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm definitely happy with how it came out. And I will see you guys in the next one. This is Scott, clocking out.